A very good morning, Mark. Here it's Wednesday, May the 6th, going on 7:45 a.m. Eastern. That's 11:45 a.m. GMT. US session about to get underway. Let's have a look how the market's shaping up. US dollar index, big sell-off here today. Hasn't quite recovered from the bearish engulfing candlestick from 4 days ago. Couple of 3 days of an attempted fight back, didn't amount to much. Downtrend continues, and I've got support sitting at 97.44, matching the support from mid-April and then the support as well from the end of last year. So we know it is a strong support level. We'll see if sellers can maintain this push lower or if there's going to be a bounce up from this support area and US dollar can recover some demand for US in the US session, and that'll see buyers looking up to recoup losses. I've got resistance sitting at 98.22, but a weak US dollar going into the US session. Let's have a look at the S&P futures market for now. Still a good over hour and a half until Wall Street opens up. But there you can see in futures trading, demand for US equities record highs again being set in the S&P. I've got support at 7,300. I've got resistance at 7,366. The weak US dollar, the demand for US equities in line with or as a result of the optimistic news coming out of US-Iran potential peace talks and a settlement being found, and this is the market reaction going into the US session. Let's have a look at gold. And there you see gold's safe haven status definitely coming into play today. Real strong bounce up of the support at 4,586. I've got resistance at 4,728. Strong push higher, taken out all these recent highs. We'll see whether the demand for gold does continue, whether this resistance area is even threatened again to the upside. Buyers can hang around this intraday resistance, or if we're going to see a turnaround and a bounce down. We were in a strong downtrend from the middle of April, but certainly today, demand for gold and a strong push higher. 4,587 is the support, 4,728 is our resistance. Brent oil sitting at 99.40, close to that 100 level, but a strong push lower, gap lower to start the day, and that's continued all through the Asian European session. I've got resistance up at 109.33, and then I've got support sitting at 96.92, significantly under that, tested under the 100 mark, now the 99.43. Optimism out of the Middle East, certainly the big contributor here. Oil, the forward-looking market, and optimistically, the sellers have stepped in, and we'll see whether this can be continued. Downtrend, which is in play now, whether sellers add to that. We know the moves can be volatile, and we can see large moves depending on the fundamentals and news coming out of the Middle East. Bitcoin continuing its strong run. Another strong day, higher highs, higher lows, broke above the 80,000, 78, 79 was the support yesterday. Then we saw a close at almost 81,000. Today, let's move that support up. 80,700 is support. I've got resistance at 82,700. Comfortable $2,000 move so far. Buyers, trend, sentiment, all favoring the upside for now. Next target on the upside for buyers is the 83,000 mark. Good trading. Keep that discipline. I'll see you at the end of day.